Welcome back. Two women are running to become the next top Baltimore County prosecutor and unseat this gentleman, Scott Schallenberger. The 66-year-old incumbent has been on the job for nearly 2 decades. Prosecutor Sarah David announced a few months ago, and now that woman, prosecutor Lauren Lipscomb, is joining her in the race to beat Schallenberger. Joining us in studio right now, Rona Cobell from the Baltimore Banner. So tell us, most people don't know probably, who is Lauren Lipscomb and why is she running?
So Lauren Lipscomb lives in Baltimore County, but she's a city prosecutor. She runs what's called the Conviction Integrity Unit in Baltimore City. And what they basically do is handle exonerations. So people who were wrongly convicted, she investigates and helps them get exonerated. And that's one of the reasons she wants to run, is she feels that victims have been lost in the conversation about criminal justice, and she wants to help bring them back to the forefront.
Is there a victims exoneration person in Baltimore County?
Actually, there isn't. There's something called the Conviction Integrity Unit in Baltimore County, but what it does is make sure that the convictions stick. There is not a unit that focuses on exonerations, and that's interesting because you remember, I'm sure, the Kirk Bloodsworth story.
I have been here long enough to remember it well.
Yes, so he was convicted and sentenced to death row, and in 1993 he became the first person to be exonerated, the first death row inmate to be exonerated with DNA evidence. And that prompted a lot of states and counties to start conviction integrity units. And so Baltimore County inspired a lot of people to do this, but they haven't actually done it themselves.
All right, so she's running, she lives in Baltimore County, she's running to be the top prosecutor in Baltimore County. We have another woman running also to unseat Schallenberger. So might they not split the vote and allow him to be reelected?
That's very possible. That could happen. Last time, Robbie Leonard, who really had no prosecutorial experience and ran as a change candidate, as a progressive candidate, he came within 1,000 votes of unseating Schallenberger. So I would say that it is possible that they could split the vote. Sarah David has been campaigning for several months, fundraising in the county. She's been very visible. And Schallenberger, because he was vulnerable last time, he may find himself vulnerable again. I guess we'll just have to see. There hasn't really been any polling, so I think we're just going to have to wait and see how it plays out.
So when is the primary? How long do they have now to generate enough interest to get votes?
That primary is in June, so not too much runway, and they're both pretty actively campaigning. And Schallenberger, I should say, is also campaigning. Mm-hmm. I've seen him out and about trying to get visibility for the work that he's done as state's attorney. He wants to stay in his job at least one more term. Campaigning
and fundraising, I would imagine, because it does take money. How are they doing on that front?
We haven't seen the most recent reports, but Sarah David has come out ahead. She's raised more than $100,000 in her fundraising. We don't know where the other two are. She's raised more than Schallenberger, and Lipscomb hasn't had to put out a report yet, so we don't know. But yeah, it's going to be an expensive race and a long race, and maybe even a bitter race. We'll see. They haven't really started. They're all collegial. We haven't really seen them start to sling mud at each other, but they all really want it, so we'll have to see.
It's an important position. That goes without saying, the top prosecutor in Baltimore County. It would be interesting to see if there was an upset, and we've got about 6 months to see what happens.
Yes, we do. Yes.
All right. Thank you for joining us, Rona. Do appreciate it. And if you'd like to learn more about her story and other independent reporting from our media partner, the Baltimore Banner, head to thebaltimorebanner.com.